Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Jules. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a food photographer and stylist and author. And every single Saturday we sit and we chat for an hour and a half and we plan or journal or just hang out and we share what's been happening with our week behind and week to come. And this week I am setting up my Jibun Techo days and biz for the month of October. If you are watching, come say hi and chat and let me know what you are working on today. The first thing I'm going to do is add my little tabs here. So, yes, this is monthly. I am still really sick. I almost canceled today. I feel pretty not good. I'm pretty nauseous. I may. Hello, Solange. Good evening. How are things with you? I Yeah, I almost considered canceling today. I may end early. We'll see how I'm feeling. But my infections are resisting treatment, and it's just has not been a good time. And I'm pretty sick and tired of being sick and tired. Solange is saying, glad they're healthy again. Yes, I'm glad you're healthy again, too. Being sick is not fun, especially when it's um, the panini. How's it going for me? Yeah, other than being ill, things are going good. I have some admin work that I have to do this week, some emails that I need to have my attention. But other than those emails, I am taking, I'm going to start here. I am taking at least another week off of work. No, Solange is saying, sorry, it doesn't get better for you. Yeah, it's the joys of being on an immunosuppressant is when you have no capability to fight infection. It just takes an extra long time, especially when the infection is systemic, and I'm just miserable, but also in good spirits. That may not make sense, but I mean, I have a lot of physical discomfort that is making me miserable, and but I am in good spirits, somewhat all the same. I mean, I'm lucky in that I I have the privilege to be able to take more time off and to just take it easy and do whatever I can to not further stress out my body and prolong the healing process. So that's how that's going. I think first what I'm going to do is normally I start on the monthly, but I think what I want to do first is set up this and write in all the things that go there. So this month's goals theme. This month's goals. I haven't even really thought about what I want to get accomplished in October. I mean, I know I wanted to finish. You know what? I'm going to put it in here anyways and hope that, like, my downtime, I can get in, finish planning next cookbook. I mean, yeah, you can hope that I have the wherewithal to do that. Um, Things I want to do. Get better. I want to do. Get better. Oh, it's also the last day of the month, so I get to review this. And I don't think you've all been with me while I review my month's goals and themes stuff. Things I have to do. Right now, it's like nothing. Things I have to do. I really have no big obligations this month. Hey, Anomic, how are you? What are you up to? Word for this month. Words for this month. I don't know yet. I need some more time to think about it. What I was able to do. What I was able. Oops. I didn't give myself enough room. Oh. What I couldn't do. What I couldn't do. What I did. Oops. What I did. When I reflected on. Did I reflect on anything in September? I don't think so. People I met. I think. Did it happen this month or didn't it happen the month before? No, it still has a bit of a cold. Have you done the panini test to make sure it's not the panini? Where I went. Oops. I went. And what I bought. And what I learned. Oh my goodness. What I learned. Oh, that reminds me. I need to. No, those aren't them. Where did I put them? Come on, Jules. They're normally right here. Here they are. I did get checked, and I am clear of the bad sandwich. Well, that's good. That's really good to hear. So, let's go back to here. Um, Play more games on staycation and block more. Because I was sick on my staycation. So I didn't do any of these things. What I couldn't do. Play more games. Games. And blog more. I'm going to put a note, very ill. Was it this month or the month before? August. No, come on, where's August? Here we go. Okay, that was in August. Well, I don't think I met anyone in August. What I reflected on, I don't think anything. I have to go back and figure the rest of this out later. Oh, I bought an Instapot. Um, I took away my no spend, but I was just successful on my no spend of stuff outside of business. Who do you bribe then to get a clean bill of health? Wouldn't that be nice? I would so love it if it was that easy. Uh, the joys of having autoimmune disorders. Let me tell you. I'm going to go to here for now. And I can't believe tomorrow, and I didn't know this until I was looking at my anniversaries are in um, October. Tomorrow is the 12th anniversary of my partner and I deciding that we were definitely a thing. So that's relationship anniversary. Is on Sunday. Tomorrow, relationship anniversary. Oh, you know what is fun? So there is a rumor, and I can't wait until Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, my trip was canceled, by the way, because of job action, which I'm more than happy. It's being rescheduled, and I don't know when it's going to be rescheduled. And I'm glad I don't have to travel because I am still ill. I don't think I'll be written off. That's funny, Solange. But there is a rumor going around that if you pre-order Pro, the Pixel 8 Pro phone, you get the Pixel Watch 2 for free. And my partner's phone, which is a Pixel 5, just reached end of life, and so they need a new phone. And if the rumor is true that we get the your relationship anniversary is October 15th, congratulations. If the rumors are true about the free watch, then my partner gets a free phone, which is nice. Our cat Porthos on the 5th will be 2015. Oh my goodness. Will be 8 years old. Porthos birthday. Still a baby. And then on the 25th are my friends Coob and Eric. I'm going to put S so I know which one. B-Day. And then on the 29th is daylight saving ending for the UK. And I need to know that because it means that our November 5th or 4th stream is going to be at different time than normal for Europeans. Daylight saving ends EU. I need to know that. Shopping days are shop the 13th and the 27th. Oh, the 10th is Thanksgiving. So I need to know that. Thanksgiving. Oh, I get a 3-day week that week. Thanksgiving. Oh, and I have a lot of things happening in October, a lot of appointments. I have to figure out when I'm doing my blood work too. Okay, let me open up my calendar. October. Okay, so on the 5th, I have a. Wait, no, Monday is Thanksgiving. Seriously? Gotta double check that. I need to get white out. I really do. And I say that over and over again. I never get to it. Yes, the 9th is Thanksgiving Monday. Oops, Thanksgiving. Okay, the 5th, writing workshop. Yes, ours, yeah. So On the November 4th, that means that our stream will start at 10 p.m. British Standard Time, which will make it a little bit more difficult for people, which I think that makes it 11 p.m. for Solange, if I am remembering my time zones correctly. Because it's spring, fall back, so 9 becomes 8. Oh, wait a minute. So maybe it's at 8 p.m. Yes, it might be at 8 p.m. and then it's fine. See, I'll have to do some math before then. It's at a different, it causes it to be a different time. So okay, yes, so Solange is an hour ahead of um, British Standard Time. So 9 p.m. becomes 8 p.m. So that is just the spring where it's different. Anyways, but I'm going to double check that towards the end of the month. Yes, it would be earlier. it's I don't anyways, I'll never forgive North America for deciding that we're going to be different for daylight saving. Okay, writing workshop on this day. Writing workshop. Oh, that's messy. I don't care. Um, food meeting. And then 16th, mediation. That is all day. Mediation. 24th is dermatology. So that means I have to get blood work on the 18th. And then Archer and Ziggy have a vet appointment. Halloween. Is that everything? He asks himself, like that's not enough to already have booked. That is it for this moment. Yes. Anomic's saying they did sign the petition to get rid of it, but alas, yeah. I would like it to be gone too. We have a whole entire, I mean, so does like Hawaii and Alaska, and I think parts of Indiana do not practice daylight saving time. We also have parts of British Columbia and all of Saskatchewan that do not practice daylight saving time in Canada, and they have the rate of it. A lot of people want to like spring forward and stay spring forward. I just want to stay on standard time because then it just makes it easier if we're on standard time, especially because of other provinces in the United States that do not do daylight, like that are always on standard time. So, yeah, I need to do some color coding before I do some um so what's the word I'm looking for? Decorating. So, business meetings is this. Yeah, fall back and stay back. Yes. So, this is a business thing. And this is a business thing. And this is a business thing. I wish I could call the Google event a business thing, but alas, I can't. And then holidays is 5. So there we go. It's a holiday. Time off, days off, 3. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Come on, Jules. Always the last one. 3. Oh, wrong side. Oops. This week as well, because I've just been so like I've been at like 1 or 2 spoons from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. So miserable. And social life plan with me. I gotta enter that. So I have no, like, I can't read, I can't do anything. It's just been my brain. I wish it was like something that wasn't so, seems ridiculously mundane, but it's like completely derailing my life. Life plan with me. I'm just gonna put plan with me because we know it's live. Oh, also this past week, my Jibun came. I filmed the unbagging because it doesn't come in a box. I filmed the unbagging video, but because of the state of my brain, I still haven't yet to edit it and upload it. Hopefully in the next week or so. But it was really cool. The materials that they give you to create a custom cover, A plus. The scissors, I'm not so sure about. Only because if you have any type of dexterity issues with your hands, they are which I do, they are difficult to use. I may be able to find a way to like get around it, but at first use, they are not they are not the greatest from that standpoint. But that may change. Did I grab the right one? Yes, I did. And then I wish there was a way that I could write off the watch and phone, but I can't. Were the scissors included, or they were included as part of the special edition package? It was scissors, the tape runner, and different materials for you to create a custom cover. Like here, I'll show you the scissors, and you've probably seen these type of scissors before, and they work fine probably for other people, but like my thumb is like that's what I have had operated on, and like even just holding them like this is just it's awkward, and it hurts right like in here where I've had surgery to use them, and it hurts on my wrist as well. They're great scissors. I mean, these ones are for fussy cutting as well, and the blades are pretty much the same size, and they take up less space, so they would work nice. Like you don't have to worry about it puncturing a pen case or pencil case or anything like that. Um, but they are a little bit. You need to have finer motor skills than I do to be able to use them, and I haven't used them yet. Um, but they're nice, even though they're plastic. Like they don't feel flimsy. It's just if you have mobility issues, then you need to be aware. Yeah, travel bag or case friendly, exactly. So like they have pros, but they're definitely not for everybody, and just people need to be aware of those downsides. Personal time LCG. Okay. There's something blood work. I gotta remember to schedule that. Put it in dermatology, my calendar. Birthdays, Halloween. Isn't really a holiday. I don't really do anything for Halloween, but I want to make sure that that stands out. Oh, shop. Okay, so my goal. Oh, I should color this as well. So my goal for this month, I don't know if it's going to happen, is to finally finish planning the baking cookbook. To do. But it also depends on when my agent, because we're meeting after my staycation is over, to go over next steps for my submission of my manuscript. So, I mean, there's other things that could come in the way. Cookbook, planning, done. We'll see if that happens. Oh, yes. Can't forget these before I do some deco on that page. Mix of fall and maybe some spooky things. But yeah. We've had rain finally, which is good. We have not had the flooding that has been seen in parts of the other parts of the world, like in um, yeah, Norway and the United States. Well, at least here. Um, but that said, even though we've had some rain and some water restrictions have been able to be lifted, they are expecting a warm and dry fall for this area, which is not good. So we'll see what happens. We've been still getting consistent highs of like 22, 23. Right now it's 21. Well, 20.8, which is close enough, like Celsius. Canadians, not Americans. So we don't have that crisp autumn air yet happening. Yes, I did see what happened in New York. Like, that's what I'm talking. Like, that is just unbelievable. Like, what was it, like 5 inches of rain in Central Park in like an hour or something like that? I mean, that's a lot of rain. A lot of rain. And even if it was like in 2 hours or 3 hours, 5 inches of rain on any day is a lot of rain. That's like over, so 4 inches to 10 centimeters. So 12 and a half centimeters, about-ish. And then when it all accumulates, right? Like it's not like it stays. Yeah. Yeah, are they still under a state of emergency? I know they were yesterday. I would imagine that they would still be under a state of emergency for some time. Well, it gets cleaned up and some services are still out. Climate change is real. And there was a recent report, and I probably have the number wrong. So I'm not going to say an exact number, but a recent report commissioned by the federal government showed that there was billions and billions of dollars lost in this year dealing with the effects of climate change. And yeah, it's a lot. Dealing with the effects of, I'm assuming you just looked at videos. It was horrible. Dealing with the effects of climate change and just the economic loss in the billions of dollars for things like flooding and forest fires and all that other stuff. And we need to start taking it more seriously than it is being taken. It was time to take a boat instead. Yes, it was absolutely time to take a boat. Like, oh, and that reminds me, and I shouldn't laugh about it, but like the town that my mother grew up in, they actually like everything until they created flood mitigation techniques and put in build and like actual like proper drainage and stuff, whenever like the river that runs through like her town that she grew up in, this town that I grew up in, that's responsible for a lot of the flooding throughout the valley where I live. She would have to take a boat to school whenever there would be heavy rains because the whole entire downtown would be flooded. Like even like right up until like the flooding would go over the bridge until they fixed that problem and introduced the weir. And but now it's back to like having to take boats to school because if we have rain in our rainforest, it's like these big huge swings back and forth between extreme drought and because it's so dry, then extreme flooding. Yes, it is becoming more and more common everywhere. I'm on a coastal area, so we feel part of the effects a little bit more. Much like I'm imagining Norway does too, because it a lot of Norway is also very coastal. Solange is saying, I just bought a car, probably have to buy a boat too. It's not funny, but I still have to laugh because, I mean, you either laugh or you cry because it's just absolutely unimaginable. I mean, it's horrendous. It's a nightmare. Yeah. Buy a boat so you're safe in all weathers. Yeah. Oh, want to know something? Okay, Anomic will understand this, and I'm not sure to what extent Solange will understand this, so I will explain it also for other viewers who may be newer. So, an amazing thing. So my Instapot turned out to be more than 50% off with a coupon that Instapot gave me because, I mean, it was supposed to be US dollars, the pricing, and they charged me Canadian dollars. And so, like, I got the Instapot for 100 and some odd dollars Canadian when it should have been 100 and some odd dollars American, which like saved $80 extra there. And the retail, if I was to buy it like retail, it was like $400 with taxes and all that other stuff. So that was even an um, extra surprise or thing. And I'm not going to let them know, hey, you charged me the wrong currency. But anyways, my Instapot arrived on, I want to say Wednesday. Could have been Thursday, but I want to say Wednesday. And I have been so sick that I haven't even unboxed it yet. It's sitting on, yeah, it was a really good deal. It was sitting on, it is sitting on my kitchen floor, still in its box. Because I just haven't even had the energy to like take it out and look at it or even use it or do like the preliminary setup. And like I have 5 Instapots and a Ninja Foodie Deluxe 6. My partner tried to convince me that I should buy more. This is really funny. I'm like, not at this moment, because it's not only me who can't live without them, but like he's also found them invaluable as well. So, but yeah, I still have not been able to unbox it and set it up and you like go through the manual or any. I just have not had the energy. Can you imagine me, the king of Instapots, not having enough energy to even unbox this thing that I was so excited to get? Ugh, need to get better. Your economics saying your house will start to look like a test kitchen for real. My dining room does. Because we moved my working kitchen into the dining room, so all of my appliances, um, and I have a induction cooktop on our dining room table. Um, all of that, plus photography equipment, so I can easily move from cooking to photography. But yeah, it's it is quite the setup, but it works, especially because my kitchen is not wheelchair friendly, and our dining room is. Okay, so that's that set up. Let me go back to decorating in here. I need to find like pumpkins and stuff. I wonder if I have any in here. Oh, I mean, this is more winter than fall, but it's fall colors. So I'm gonna, this has some kind of like autumny stuff in it. Our leaves haven't even started to change color yet, so it looks weird to put like leaves here, but I kind of want to. And it's my planner, so I gotta do what I want because I like the color and the simplicity. Do you have a separate photography studio or just in the house? Now, just in the house. And I used to have a whole entire floor dedicated to, like, when the panini happened, everything was moved to my house. Um, and I used to have the whole entire top floor as my office. One room was the office, one room was the photography studio and kitchen, and there was a bathroom up there for water source and a dishwasher up there as well in the bathroom. And so, but then my mobility issues got such that going up and down the stairs became dangerous. So we moved it all downstairs, and I kind of use a mixture between the living room. We live in it, but I still have some equipment in here because I need more space. The living room and the dining room as like slash kitchen, studio, office, and my partner's office has moved upstairs to my old office. Um, so at some point, it would be nice if I could. And also, was gets too hot for me upstairs in the summer. The air conditioning doesn't work upstairs, um, and so and my partner has no problems with the heat, but I have a very narrow temperature window. And if the outside temperature goes a degree or two above or below my temperature window, then things become dangerous for me. My body stops being able to regulate itself. So it just made sense. Oh, these are so cute. So cute. Little pine cone. It's really more Decemberish, but again, this is my journal, or November. There was want to open a separate studio, but also, like, even though things are, like, back to normal, now we have a wave that is causing more deaths in September of last year, so it's still unsafe for me, and the economy, local economy still has not recovered, and restaurants and farms and stuff are hurting the most, and a lot of them have closed, and that's my primary client base. Um, so it's just been really, really difficult, and that's why I'm doing more writing right now than photography, is because I have to build another source of steady income, because at the moment, photography, nobody can afford it, unless it's like cookbook photography. So these are all from Sticky Club, STICKII Club, and I think the address is stickyclub.com. Let me double check that. Stickyclub.com, and these are monthly kits that you can I spelled that wrong. That you can subscribe to, and I think they ship anywhere in the world now, and not just, yeah, and the leaves. These are from Sticky Club, and not just, let me see if they will ship to Norway. Norway. Norway, US dollars they charge. Continue. So yeah, stickyclub.com, and you can either buy singular sheets, but what I did, I chose a vintage subscription where they send you a whole bunch of stickers every single month, and then there's like storage that I bought from them as well, like folio storage. But how much is the Sticky Club? 7 sheets of stickers, 3 stationery pieces, and 1 sticky storage insert. You choose your style. So there's pop, vintage, and cute. Oh, you're Sweden. Sorry, my mistake. Let me change the. I think Sweden would probably be US dollars as well. Let me change my location. Are you going to let me? No. But I'm assuming that Sweden will be US dollars as well. And it's something like manage your subscription. Here we go. Sticker subscriptions. $12 US dollars a month plus shipping. And the shipping is, oops, focus. The shipping is, come on, relatively inexpensive. I stopped subscribing, as Anomic knows, is because I have way too many stickers than I will ever use in my lifetime. Um, yeah, you're welcome, Solange. So, but I still use them. I would like to subscribe to them again, but the rule that I have is I cannot subscribe to them again until I have used or sold. I have a whole plastic shoebox filled with stickers that I do plan to sell on my own Etsy shop, because I will never use them. They're not my style. I think I'm going to sell them for like $2 a sheet, something like that. This is good tea weather. Let's do this one. I still haven't decided on price. And then the price of a postage stamp for internal shipping is $3 per pack. Thank you, Anomic, for checking up on that. And that's going to be US dollars. So 15 US dollars a month is how much it costs for people in your area of the world, which is not a bad price at all. And I will use them forever. These are also winter, but this is Halloween. Do I have anything in here? No. I put all those stickers in its own thing now that I remember. What about these ones? So many loose leaves just floating around. Those are not fall. Nope. I already had these out. Okay, put these back. I know I don't have any in there at the moment. I know what I wanted to do. I'm going to put these back. I remember talking about it. Okay, do not cause a big accident, Jules. There's a lot of autumny things in here. Put these back. Okay. I'm about to make a large crash if I'm not careful. Let me fix that. Okay. Things are in here. Find something that, yes, I mean, these are autumny. Mushrooms grow because of the rain, but I think I already used up that space. So let's see what else I can use. I will find an appropriate Halloween sticker later. Put these here. That's too wide. I like this. I can put, nope, that's all filled up. Nope. Put something, that's not these. These are all woodland, oh, let's see, here's, that's too big. I wonder, no, that's going to take up too much space too. Okay. Could put it there, but I don't want the numbers covered. Because August. Stick this. Oh, there's too many there. Oh, a little bunny. Yeah, I can put that here. But what if I get a final word count? I need to leave a space for final word. Oh, I can, that up there. I can put it up there. Like having to anticipate for things that may or may not happen is a little frustrating sometimes because I need to know, I need a plan, I need a schedule. I cannot function without it, as many of you have become aware. Okay. So these are all too big for at this time. I mean, this kit will make great for when if I ever get back to my Sunday journaling and to create a background. And these will also be great for like my days, decorating my days, but they're all a little bit too big to add a little bit of flair to my monthly view. I wonder if there's anything, I mean, this is fall, and this is fall. So let's see what's in these. Want something to fit in one of those, but they're all a little bit too big. Oh, that's frustrating. So frustrating. So this mushroom, okay, that will work. I can do that. Oh, will I be able to, oh, what about this one instead? Let's do that one instead. Get in there. Times it. time. Okay, please get in there. Don't want to bang. That would be annoying. Okay. I will deal with you later. I don't want to spend too much time fighting with the box. That is just frustrating me. And since I said the temperature has shot up 0.5 degree Celsius. Because of course it has. Okay, now I need... I wonder if I have any in here. Let's put this back. I just need like little touches of fall to put in some of those squares that have like appointments and stuff in them. That's kind of... Ooh, yes, these are touches of fall. And these are touches of fall. This is a touch of fall. Before I move on, let me see which one of these I want to use. Yes, that will work. Okay, where did I put... Oh, I don't have them here. I moved them. I don't want to get up to go get them. But I may just have to. Oh, come on. There we go. Kind of ruined the sticker, but it'll be fine. Put this here. And then... a book and some tea. I don't know. That's kind of borderline. Let's do... Or, no, I need... I need that for the meeting. I need a pumpkin or something for Thanksgiving. That's for sure. Food meeting. And then... Do I cover my boo-boo? No, because I might need that day. Do you want to put the spoon? Where is that? Anomic is saying... Oops, I got 2 off, so I got to use them both. I see everyone decorating for fall, and I want to, but I also don't want a bunch of extra stuff. Yeah, then don't. I mean, it helps me. The only reason why I am decorating for fall, and I think we discussed this when I decided to do like monthly themes, is it helps to prevent option paralysis when I'm like, what stickers am I going to pull to decorate? Like I have so many stickers and so many options. It's like, what one do I use? And so the only reason why I'm decorating in a fall theme is because it helps me to make quicker and easier decisions about what I want to do when I'm decorating. It's not because it's fall. It's coincidental that it's fall because it just makes it that much easier that it is fall for me to be able to make that decision. So, and I like the colors. I like the... I need another mushroom. But I want a pumpkin. I gotta see if I can find a pumpkin somewhere. Let's do it here. This road doesn't have anything. And I didn't get the mushrooms that I wanted. So that will be a nice compromise. Planners is fine. I'm talking more about pillows, pumpkins in the house, and kind of... Oh, I don't know anybody who does that. I think that is a very American thing. And I haven't seen anybody do that. Like, that's maybe influencers. Like, I don't follow influencers in that way. So if people are doing it on like Instagram or TikTok or whatever, either within or out of the planner community, I'm not tuned in to that part of, I don't want to say the world, but it is the world. I'm not, I think I grabbed these from here. I don't know where I grabbed them from. Here's close enough. Oh, maybe it was the first. Yeah, I'm just not tuned in to that whole thing. And I barely even, now that the kids are grown up and out of the house, we don't even decorate for Christmas anymore. That was the only time we would do any type of decoration. And I would spend like a bazillion hours decorating the Christmas tree absolutely perfectly. And it was ridiculous how much time I would spend to decorate the Christmas tree. But yeah, we just don't anymore. And I was saying maybe it is just here in the States. There are Halloween decorations on lawns, pumpkins on steps. See, yes, we have some people who go all the way out and create these really elaborate, like spooky scenes for trick-or-treaters. But those Halloween decorations only seem to come up during the week prior to Halloween, and that's where the pumpkins come out. Like there's aren't even pumpkins for sale in the store right now for decorating. Um, so that happens, and we carve jack-o'-lanterns and all that, but it doesn't happen. And like the Friday before Halloween is when pumpkin carving happens in school. So it's just very late. And some people go all the way out, like with spider webs and stuff in their house for Halloween, but that is the exception and not the rule. And Solange is saying, I don't decorate, but I do light candles now when it gets dark. Yeah, that's different. And candles bring a little bit of warmth to the fall and winter, especially here in northern climates where it tends to get darker a lot earlier. And candles do give a bit of cheer. We can't have candles anymore. I used to light candles in the fall and winter, but with cats and dogs, it's a fire hazard, so I don't anymore. Um, there was, yeah, pumpkins I was looking for. I wonder if I have them in my ones that are over here. And I very much miss lighting candles in the fall and winter, especially when it's dark at like 4:30 in the afternoon. And it's like, it's just so depressing. And you wake up, it's dark, and the workday is over and it's dark. I mean, the workday starts and it's dark. The workday is over and it's dark. I get to be at home where my workday has a lot of light in it. But like if it wasn't for like a lot of people are like, oh wow, you're so fancy. You shoot with artificial lighting. And I'm like, I have no choice to shoot with artificial lighting because even though I have like 16 hours of daylight, sometimes 18 hours of daylight in the summer, in the winter, I have a handful hours. And because the sun rises and sets so early, there's like maybe half an hour of usable light for photography if you want to do natural light photography in the winter. You have to learn how to shoot with artificial lighting because otherwise you wouldn't be doing any photography whatsoever. Because you just simply, you can't. The light's not available. Looking for a pumpkin. Got to be some somewhere. Even a pumpkin pie would be really good. Um, Solange is, oh, Anamika is saying, I like candles too, Solange. Here, Halloween was in store in September. Yeah, see, Halloween never used to be in stores here until after our Thanksgiving, which is the second Monday of October, always. And now they've moved it back just a little bit, but it will not, it just entered stores this past week. so it hasn't been in our stores long. That's pie. Solange, I have cats, but I use lanterns so the cats can't get to them. Yeah, see, I don't even think we can buy lanterns here. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be that I just didn't. I've never just spent the time to hunt them out. Here we go. I knew I had pumpkins. I knew I had to have pumpkins somewhere. I have actually Halloween stickers somewhere, so I'm going to save decorating the 31st until I can find an actual go into my storage cupboard and grab my pack with Halloween stickers. There we go. That's cute. I don't care that it goes over the edge. Half an hour. So I'm going to decorate or fill in my upcoming week a bit, I think. I think. I think there was something in here that I wanted to use for this strip. But first, let me just, I don't know how far along I'm going to get in this. Put this away. Personal time. I'm going to do that first because it's the easiest. So where my brain is at. I think I may have, there we go. Oh, I need to put on here, relationship. Oh, come on. Handwork. I have to make dog food today. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. Oh, Survivor this season. I don't know if the people who watch this on replay, if anybody watches it, but normally there's like a handful of characters that I think I'm going to enjoy based off of the season premiere. And this season, I do not like pretty much all of the characters except for the two black men. I think, no, wait, is there an Asian person that I also enjoy? I will say, I mean, um, yeah, they are unpleasant people. And I don't know if it's the cutting because the episodes are now an hour and a half long. So they have more space to show a more, um, I don't want to say realistic. Because, I mean, in the past, Survivor has been accused of purposely showing characters in a negative light. And, not characters, contestants. And contestants being upset with the way that they have been portrayed. And I'm not sure because they have more time, we get more time to see the contestants in a way that may not necessarily, I don't know. But I was not impressed except for a couple characters. I was not impressed with this season's contestants so far. Um, and immediately, it is unfortunate, and immediately, and this has happened before on the show, but immediately the two black men were seen as threats. And there's a whole, but like there was one whole season where one by one, all the black people were um were kicked off, not kicked off, out, like voted out of tribes one by one by one. And it got down to one of the tribal councils where it was between a white woman and a black woman, and the black woman like called it out, like right then and there, like, do you not? I mean, you may not understand how this is like systemic and a problem, but do you understand like your whole entire jury is black and that you have gone one by one by one and eliminated every single black person from the show? And that's like a thing that seems to be happening again. Is that wait, one of the people, so no, there's a Latino, I think they're Latino, and they're queer, that they are, maybe they're even not Latino. I don't know. They are of an ethnicity that I have not been able to identify. They could be Portuguese, and if that's the case, um, which is Latino, I guess. Um, Anyways, it's not been a pleasant, and it's only one episode, and maybe they will grow on me. But I have not watched a season in a very long time where it's like I basically do not like 95% of the contestants. And it's very unfortunate. I'm putting exercise in my planner, even though I may not exercise this week. I didn't get any exercise in this past week because of how sick I've been. We'll see. Okay, personal time. Let's get back to that. We're gonna watch it still, of course, because I give people, I mean, some people change, right? And you have to give them the benefit of, that's not really so much the benefit of the doubt, but there is a lot of personal growth happens on these shows, and I have to, 2 o'clock. I am willing to have that journey happen. I've not written them off completely, but I am disappointed. And I am disappointed how clear some biases have already been made apparent on the first episode. Breakfast, and maybe people will come at me for saying that, but it's true. A lot of people don't understand the language that they use, how it affects, how it affects minority communities. What I do love about Survivor, though, is that they do have these discussions, and um, there has been cases where, why can't I remember his name? Dimples, the host of Survivor. Oh my, Jeff has apologized because it's like brought to his attention, and he has been very good at facilitating the much needed difficult conversations on the show. I mean, there was one year that they outed a contestant outed a, a trans contestant, and it was horrible and horrific. And the way that Jeff handled it was really good, and he's done the same thing with other issues as well. Priority for this week is to, okay, I'm doing an admin week. My priority is to relax. Oh, I have a bunny. I need to put you somewhere. You just hopped out, and so you need a home. Where am I going to put you? Oh, I don't know. Um, admin. So that I'm good too. That admin time, admin days one. I am looking forward to some of those conversations happening because I can see it happening with this season. The cats are wise animals, so they know not to go near the light. My cats would definitely sniff them out. That's for social media creation. Priority, still, admin and relax. Priority, emails and relax. There we go. Priority, emails. and relax. That makes sense. I have some paperwork too that I'm going to attempt to get done, but I don't know if I'll be able to. What else started this week? Oh, I still have to catch up on the first episode of The Masked Singer. And that will be fun, I hope. What else? Our Baywatch rewatching goes strong. It's still mix of awesome and ridiculous at the same time. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, three. Absolutely the best. Like, it is some of the laziest writing, but also the best writing. Like, they rely a lot on montages. But if you ever, like, notice a plot hole or you have a question about the plot that doesn't make sense, within like less than 5 minutes. It's usually within a paragraph or two of dialogue. They answer the question that you have. Like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. Why is that? And they always have an answer. It may not be an answer you agree with, but they always have an answer. And that is brilliant writing. Like they anticipate, like they know when they introduce something that is like a little bit questionable and does not make sense, but then they rely heavily on montages, um, and it's some absolutely ridiculous plot lines. I mean, yesterday, yesterday an episode we watched was alligators in the sewer, and they brought up the urban legend about alligators in the sewer in New York, and it wasn't really alligators in the sewer. It's like everyone's like, alligators in the sewer, blah. But they actually, like they said, there's no such thing as alligators in the sewer because sewer water is treated and they would die. No, this is probably an alligator that was a pet that was let go and lives in the storm drains. I mean, but it was still an alligator living in storm drains that is not indigenous to the area attacking people on the beach. It was like the most ridiculous premise, but they had a very logical explanation for it. Like it was based on very sound thinking. And that is what I like about Baywatch. It's all these absolutely ridiculous scenarios that are based on very sound thinking. And a lot of montages because they don't want to write a full 45-minute show. So they have at least 10 minutes. Well, maybe it's not 10 minutes. It is a minimum of 5 minutes worth of montages in every single episode. 3 of them per episode. So it is sometimes the show opens up with like a good 3 minute long montage. I love it. It is so goofy. So goofy. And in one episode, they were talking about favorite actors and performers and singers and stuff like that. And when the characters was asked, so like David Hasselhoff's character, Mitch, I was like, so who's your favorite singer? And this was during his music heyday. And the other character responded, David Hasselhoff, of course. And they referenced David Hasselhoff like he's a completely different person and not the star, the producer of the show so often. So often. It is so funny. I love it. It is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Day off from clients. Oh wait, I need to do my streaming. GG. There we go. Oh wait, I forgot to do. Where did it go? There we go. We're at the part in Baywatch where Baywatch Nights, which is when Mitch is a private investigator, is also running, and there's no way to stream Baywatch Nights in Canada. And I'm not going to buy those DVDs because I never watched the original Baywatch Nights, so I have no idea if it is worth Like we bought the DVDs, Blu-rays actually, for Baywatch because I know it's worth it. Um, I know that I will enjoy it enough where it was worth the price. And this is this. So, what else? We're almost finished with. We have 2 episodes left in what's it called? Oh, I said it last week. I gotta open up Netflix to refresh my memory. Um, no, come on, home. Nope, that's not it. Where's my continue watching? There we go. Salvation. We have 2 minutes left in Salvation. And it's gone in some pretty ridiculous ways. But we think the plot point that we want, that we care about, will be solved in this next 2 episodes. And the ones that we don't care about, that would be the basis of season 3, are not going to be solved. But we don't care because they're not going to be. I mean, they're not. We don't care about them. 1, 2, dog food. Dog food. And I'm going to do. Oh, that was supposed to be colored in. That's fine. Milk deadline. Milk deadline. Grocery delivery. Milk delivery. Right to do. There's one. Okay. Um, email Kelly's Kitchen. Email regarding speaking. Email regarding shopping. Someone reached out to me because they're including my book on their Christmas shopping guide. Shopping Xmas guide, I'll put. To do. And then writing workshop outline. I know I haven't put a poll in for this, but there have been a number of publishing scams going around that a lot of authors, self-published authors, are falling for, and they're not small amounts of money that they are sending to fake agents posing as real agents, and fake book fair representatives posing as real book fair representatives who are like real. And where I live is extremely offline and not very tech savvy and would not be aware of these scams and are very prone to fall for them. So I think the first workshop I'm going to be doing is called How Much Money Should I Be Paying or Should I Pay to Publish and Promote My Book? And it's going to be how to spot a scam, but a lot of people don't like I'm not calling it that because people automatically think that they would be able to spot a scam a mile away. And so instead of doing it in a way that they feel like their intelligence would be insulted, I'm doing it in a like, how much should you be paying for these things? How much should you be paying to be featured in a book fair? Nothing. How much should you be paying an agent? Nothing. How much should you be paying a publisher? Nothing, right? So if any time, so it's just like the common tactics, what the emails look like, unless you're self-publishing, which is a completely different thing altogether, or doing a vanity press, and that will be explained. But mainstream actual agents and book fairs do not charge you to like work on your book, or breakfast, or to have your book in a book fair. And normally your publisher is the one who puts your books in book fairs, and it's at your publisher's expense. Um, break. So yeah, there's a lot of that going around right now. My receptionist, because I do, even though I don't have a studio in my office, I still have I still have a physical office, like outside of my house mailing box, and the receptionist, um, and that's really cheap. And my receptionist, my receptionist has falled for the book fair scam a number of times, emailing me very excitedly because so and so from this really big prestigious book fair has phoned my office. Like they're not just emailing, they're phoning my office to say congratulations. We want to feature you. And she's like emails me, oh wow, this is happening again. Here's their phone number so you can call them back. And one time I decided to call back to, yeah. And like with the one with the agent one, so there's this one agency that's very, very prestigious. And there has been, we don't know if it's like one person or a team of people that have been phoning self-published authors or emailing them asking for a phone call, and the self-published author agrees to the phone call. So there's actually a phone call that happens. And they're posing, like they're saying, I am so and so from this literary lit agency. And they even include their actual real bio from the website in their initial email. I have read your book. I really, really like it. And I want to work with you on it to get it like in mainstream published and to promote it and all this other stuff. And all the agencies and stuff have been like, and there's like it's really well done. They even spoof email addresses or make them very similar. Like they're buying domain names that are similar enough to the actual literary agency that at first glance it looks like it's the real literary agency. And so they're having phone calls and with the targets and being all like here's what it's going to do, and this is, oh, it will only cost you this many $1,000s. And in one very recent case, a literary or an author, a self-published author, is this the correct color? Yes. Um, Sent a check to one of the scammers, and we know this because the literary agency that was spoofed did a video on it. Um, they didn't give names, but they gave enough details so for people to know what they're looking for. Send a check for $1,500 to this person, and then the person started to text them frantically, I have not received the money yet. Where's this money? Like, I can't do these great things for you unless I get this money. Like, very concerned about the delay in getting a check. And so the person's spidey senses went off, and they decided to give a phone call to the literary agency and say, hey, like, why is it so important to you to get my money now? Like, something doesn't add up. And they're like, no, we never, this is not us. And they explained it to them. And while they were on the phone call with the literary agency to be like, no, this is a scam. I'm really sorry that you fell for it. And they were able to contact the bank and put a stop payment on the check while that phone call was happening. And so they did not lose any money, thankfully, because their intuition I mean, they listened to their intuition and they decided to reach out to the literary agency involved. Um, and yeah, it's been happening with a few very well-known literary agencies that self-published authors have probably queried to at some point in their life before deciding to self-publish their book, because almost everybody queries to these literary agencies at some point in their life for certain genres. Like, they are the top of the top, well known. But yeah, it's going out there, friends. Anomicus, this is a good. They were able to stop the check. Yeah, yeah, because I mean, $1,500 is not a small amount of money. My latest one was, your book has been chosen to be part of the LA Book Festival, which is an actual real book fair, very prestigious. Um, and they're like, your book has been selected. It is mean. Your book has been selected, and all it's going to do is cost you $4,000 for us to, like, that's how much it's going to take us to, like, pay staff and whatever to do your booth. And to make it even one step further, they included pictures of last year's book festival with them saying, and here's proof that we were at last year's book festival. Their email address was spoofed. I have no idea, like, their company they claiming to be is a real company and was at last year's book festival, but they went to the trouble of attaching pictures, press pictures of last year's book festival to prove that they are valid and that my book was actually chosen to be part of the LA Times Book Festival. And I know how these things work. Luckily, right? Like, I have a privilege and an advantage that a lot of authors do not have. And it's scary. There's a red flag of them doing too much, yeah. But also costing money. It doesn't cost money for my book to be, and they would, if I was really chosen, they would be reaching out to my publisher and not to me. But they assume that I was a self-published author and that I would be jumping to the chance to be in this book fair, because that's who their normal target is, self-published authors. Um, right in. And with that, it is time. Didn't get this finished, but that's fine. At least I got some done. It is time to wrap things up. I still have to schedule. Oh, I got to put that with a big, huge, hold on, deadline. Deadline is 8. With a big, huge, where are you? Deadline color, 888. I just had you. Is this it? No, that's 1. 8. Here we go. I absolutely have to do this, and I should put it here as well. Schedule live plan with me's. Plan with me's. Schedule plan with me's. So that will be done by Friday as well. So yes, you take care as well, Solange. It was nice talking with you as well, Anomik. Take care, everybody, and I will see you next week at 1 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. British Daylight Time for another live plan with me, unless I'm sick, and then I will put a message in the community tab apologizing. Until next time, have a great and safe week, everybody. Bye.